This is an incredible night for me, and I couldn't let it go by without recognizing how special it is. I don't know where's Bassem? Did Bassem Youssef leave the building? There he is. So first, I just have to thank Bassem. Stand on this thing. You know, most of you have already seen the movie at this point, and you know how special he is. He's available for $19.99 if you bought it. There'll be kitchen knives thrown in. No, but it's hard to say in all seriousness. But I can't imagine ever saying yes if someone came to me and said, "Can I follow you and your family around and film you?" And you trusted me, which was your own mistake. And I thank you, and I'm more thankful, as I told you last night, that you are now my friend, and that I hope this movie does incredible things for both of us, but that will always be more valuable to me. So our friendship is what will be the most valuable. And so first tonight, I just want to say thank you for sharing your life with me. Thank you. The next victim in tonight's thank yous is Technicolor, who you'll see their name around. First, they're the sponsor of tonight's party, so for no other reason, you should be thankful that they have put food in your bellies and drinks. But Fred Rose is right over there, and I want to tell a story of how we met, but first I just want to say that the entire Technicolor team has mentored me through all of this. I made one other film with Naomi Greenfield called Twisted Rudimentary, which was amazing, and we always said we were two kids making a movie, and that was pretty much how this one started, and Technicolor took it from that into an entirely new level. And Marcy and Sandra and the entire team, I thank you all so much, and I hope this relationship continues. And the way that we met, somewhere out here, is Lynn Spreadbury. There's Lynn. So Lynn is an associate producer on the film. And I'm gonna tell a quick story. So when I met Bassem, it was a few months after my best friend unexpectedly passed away. And I was not excited about a lot of things. And the reason I was impulsive the day that I met Bassem is it was exciting to be excited about something. And I didn't want to let fear keep me from living my life and enjoying it. And here were some people who were really dealing with scarier things than I could ever imagine, who weren't letting fear stop them from doing things in their own lives. And I was inspired by that. And once this ball got rolling, I made an Indiegogo campaign, which is a fundraising campaign, and many of you were kind enough to support that. And Lynn, who I don't know all that well, and certainly didn't at the time, I knew through my friend Tara, and Tara's mom is also here, Carol. So Lynn and I had only met once or twice, and when Tara passed away, she and I decided to start a website for acts of kindness. And the idea was on the 11th of every month, people could go to this website and share their act of kindness in memory of Tara. And so Lynn and I didn't know each other, but we started this thing and mostly just kept in touch over email. And I'm doing the Indiegogo, and Lynn decides to share my email with a bunch of people, including a woman she met on a Save the Children service trip, one of whom happens to be married to a guy named Frederick Rose, who happens to be the CEO of Technicolor, who happened to sit down at his wife's computer, see an email open, and be like, "Oh, Lynn, my wife and my daughter love Lynn. What did Lynn send us?" Hit play, and it was like, "Oh, that's really cool. I want to see what this is." And the next day, a stranger sends me an email and says, "Lynn Spreadbury sent me an email of yours. My husband is the CEO of Technicolor. Please give him a call." And I was like, "Is this a prank?" And many of you who are my friends would totally do that. And so I talked to Fred, and he said, "I don't know what it means yet, but we are going to executive produce your movie. And in the next few hours, we're going to figure out what that means, and we'll call you back. I got on the phone, and I was like, is this for real? And I was walking around my office, and the day before, Jon Stewart had announced he was leaving. So in 24 hours, I was like, am I out of a job? Did I just hit the lottery? What's going on? And so a few hours later, Fred, Sandra, and Marcy all got on the phone, and they said, we're going to help you make this movie. And we talked, and they said, we're going to make it about young filmmakers. And I was like, oh, I'm already 35. Does that count? And they're like, oh, we're just starting the award. It can be whatever we want. It totally counts. So they kept their word, and they have supported me throughout this entire process, and have taken care of so much and have been amazing to work with. So next I would like to say thank you to Technicolor. And to Lynn, and to Carol, and to Tara. I mentioned this at the screening, but I'd also like to thank Hassan El Masri, Polinaire Productions, Fork Films, and Lucky Monkey Pictures, who have also been very generous supporters of the film. So thank you very much, and to all of my Indiegogo support. I would like to thank my incredible team, many of whom are here. Raise your hand if you worked on the movie. Hey! This is an incredible team. Yeah, the New York team has worked tirelessly and with love and heart, and I have appreciated it, and I know it's been a challenge, and everyone, I think, has risen to the occasion. And I also have tonight some people who, Lynn, I should mention, came here from Thailand to be here. Wael, our director of photography, lived in Egypt and filmed for us, and he is now living in Kenya and came in just for this. Paul Tyan, our amazing composer, is here tonight from London, via France, via Lebanon. And our team is composed of a lot of people. There's full-time employees, there's interns, and everyone, regardless of what their title is, has contributed amazing amounts and made this entire thing possible. And I also want to thank in that everyone's partners and support their families and their loved ones, because I know it's not just one person who's giving all that time. When they're with me, they're not with you. So thank you all for your support in that way. And that leads me to my partner, Zohar. He's very shy.
He's holding a purse.
He's holding my pocket right now, which gives you just one example.
It's a briefcase.
Of how it's a tiny briefcase.
I'm big. Normal size briefcase. That's it.
So, Zohar has been my rock, and truthfully, I'm normally a stressed out, crazy person, and I haven't been, and that is only because of you. You're right, I've kind of been, but I could have been so much worse, you have no idea. And you keep me sane and happy, and yesterday I was like, I can't believe I'm not nervous right now, and Naomi knows what I was like. The last movie 9 years ago, every single screening involved me not sleeping and to share too much information, like a whole pack of Imodium. And now, I'm sorry, 9 years later, I have you, and I'm happier for it, and I love you. And, my family is here, the producers of the producer, my parents. Also, the same way my family, I've not been able to spend as much time and phone calls and things, and you've all been incredibly supportive. My brother and sister-in-law, Glenn and Natalia, who came in from Cleveland to be here. Thank you. All of my friends, and I also would like to say my whole life, my grandma Millie, who also has told me that someday I'm going to do something big, and she's going to be sitting in the audience watching me. And I think we've both been waiting for this day, and I'm so glad that you kept your word. And thank you all. And Let's dance.
Guys, first of all, I would like to thank the Academy. Thank you very much. I just want to say, one day. I want to thank Zohar. This guy, I mean, I have seen firsthand what this guy did and how he supported Sarah. And you're a very rare species. I mean, they don't make you anymore, and you make the rest of us look so bad. And today he introduced me to his amazing family, and then he introduced me to your family, and I'm having like I'm between your family and his family, and I never thought that I would be so happy surrounded by so many Jews. I've been surrounded by so many Jewish people, and I'm fine. It's great. I mean, at least you have bacon. It's great. And thank you so much, Sarah. I mean, you made this movie about me. You made me look good, although I'm an asshole usually, but like you actually managed to actually show a good side of me, and thank you so much. Her life was basically hijacked for the past 4 years, and this is the best thing that anybody did like to me. Thank you so much. So, and that's